And the best time for al-istighfar is just before al-fajr. It's called the time of sahar, the time in where people consume as-suhoor. That's the best time for istighfar. That's the time of khushu', of sincerity, of humility. Because there's no distractions at this time. No one takes phone calls at that time. No one responds to emails. You don't take children to school at that time. It's not a time for preparing a big meal and eating a suhoor. Aslan, the best suhoor is a date. If you kept things simple, that time is for istighfar. It is a time where Allah Azza wa Jal descends to the first heaven in a way that suits His Majesty Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And He is the one who's calling unto us. Who's us? He is calling, saying, هَلْ مِن مُسْتَغْفِرٍ? Is there anyone out there desperate for my forgiveness? هَلْ مِن مُسْتَغْفِرٍ? Is there anyone out there? Mustaghfir, see, mustaghfir, ismu maf'ul. Meaning, I'm mustaghfir. In the sight of Allah, He sees you as a mustaghfir. He calls you out as a mustaghfir. Forget your name and forget what you're known by. It is an honor for you to be known as a mustaghfir. And a mustaghfir is someone who wants Allah's forgiveness. Forget your name now. Forget your titles and who you are and how you're known among people. Forget that. If Allah Azza wa Jal can look at you and call you out and call you a mustaghfir, you have passed. You've earned success. You know why? Because Allah says, is anyone out there seeking forgiveness? فَأَغْفِرَ لَهُ, so that I may forgive him? That's Allah saying that. Every single night of the year. Because we're in need of forgiveness every night of the year. That's why this occasion happens every night. You might have thought, if Allah comes down, that's a huge event. That should have been like once a year or maybe twice a year max. You see, when Jibreel comes down, it's Laylat al-Qadr. When Jibreel comes down, it's Laylat al-Qadr. Jibreel comes down once a year now, and that is for Laylat al-Qadr. Allah comes down. What's the occasion? Allah wants to forgive you. So if you're serious about that purification, what would you be doing? You would be up at that time saying, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah. If you're not serious about forgiveness, most likely you will be sleeping at that time. There's no other explanation. Your Lord has come down saying, would anyone like to be forgiven? And you sleeping means what? It seems to be I'm not in need of it at this moment. Maybe tomorrow night. How can the believer reach such a state? Get up and take advantage of that moment. Ikhwani, brothers and sisters in Islam, wallahi, even if you remained in bed and you just opened your eyes and you said astaghfirullah, remember, al-istighfar, wa-tawbah, wa-du'a doesn't require wudu. Doesn't require you facing the qibla. Doesn't require any of these matters. You can even be upon janaba. But open your eyes. You don't even have to open your eyes. If you want to keep them closed, but your mind is open there and your heart is with you. In your bed. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Make istighfar in your bed. If you feel it's heavy to move out, istighfar from your bed. Just before adhan al-fajr. Don't take this opportunity, you deprive it on yourself. No one loses but you. And yet it comes again the next night. And yet it's there every single moment of the day. You have the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal. But we're speaking on another level, right? We're speaking about a higher level. I'm telling you about the best of time. Otherwise, there is no time that is bad for istighfar. Every second is a time for istighfar. So long as you're alive. But we're speaking about a better time. A time that will give you that charge and that energy and that goodness. Is that istighfar at the ashar. Allah praised these people. وَبِالْأَسْحَارِ هُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ. You know that Allah praised muhsineen in the Quran. Muhsineen are people of high level. One of their qualities was that they seek Allah's forgiveness at the time of sahar. So be among them, brothers and sisters in Islam. Because if that heart is purified and cleansed, you're off to a good start, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala.